everybody, welcome back. It's Melanie from Orange Umbrella Co. I apologize for not having a plan with me last week. It's a whole thing. I'll get into it while we're planning. Yeah, so I'm back. I'm still in this planner. I actually did not do a plan with me last week, obviously, but I did plan. It was quite a week, so there's not a ton on it. It was just busy in survival mode, but I pulled kit 239 for this week, and I don't love the date cover color. It's, you know, it's a little too pink for me, so I grabbed brush stroke headers and thought I would try one of the thick washies to cover up this ugly strip in here, and we would see how it goes. If I don't love it, I have some of the just script days of the week and date dots that I can use, and just, you know, keep it simple. And I'm so ill prepared because I don't have any of the things out that I need. Oh, I do have my tweezers, so that's a plus. So yeah, last Thursday we kind of were having a problem with our shared file system that we use. So we use something called sync, and what it does is it saves the files on your computer and then sends them up to a cloud and then sends them back down to everybody else's computer. So not like a Dropbox where all the files are like stored there, but it does use a cloud system to transfer the files back and forth between our computers, and on the off chance if we all had computer failures at one time, they would also be stored in the cloud, which is kind of nice. So it's a program we've been using for 5 years and we've always been very happy with it, but we had a problem where our planner folder ended up with more than 30,000 files in it, which is just so many. I don't know what I didn't even realize there was that many files in it, and it stopped sharing with everybody. And so it took like a day for us to, because when we share files, we're not always like pulling them, you know, like right away to know that they are missing, but that happened Thursday. So I realized that we were going to have to split that folder up into a lot of smaller folders. So we decided to do one for kits, one for non-kits, one for custom scripts, one for like just internal stuff that we needed, etc. And I started doing that on Friday morning. And when I started doing that, my computer at the office started having kernel panic errors, and that is when the computer just like restarts and just freaks out and just restarts. So it's trying to save the system, like there's some overload somewhere. Luckily nobody else was having problems, but I'm the one that does all the things with all the files. I print them, you know, I need access to them more so than the other girls needing access to each other's files. So anyway, it's been a very, very long week. I am still having problems. I have other backup computers here. I'm not that ill prepared. However, they just can't handle design software like mine can. And the other girls that do design work, they have the nice beefed up ones also, but I don't have any spare beefed up ones. I put this on the left side, but I think I want to try and see what it looks like centered, because it looks a little off to me. So anyway, it has been a week. I ended up completely wiping my iMac out, which all the files, all the programs, all the preferences, you know, all the things. And I thought it was working, but it wasn't. It has not been a fun week, but that was all happening, like the beginning of that was all happening on Friday of last week. And you know, since we had started transferring files on Thursday, I was busy with, you know, that whole realizing what was happening on Thursday. I was busy with that whole situation, and then Friday trying to start switching. It was a mess. And as much as I love filming, and I also realize that it is part of my job, I just can't do all the things all the time, and that is okay. So I am still struggling with the computer thing. It's actually 3 o'clock on Friday now that I'm filming this, so we're gonna try to make this a little snappy because I have things I need to do before I can even leave for the weekend. Okay, which washi for the bottom? Definitely this one. What did I did it on the 5 o'clock slot. I really liked that. It kind of, I didn't put anything in my evenings this week really, but I still kind of liked the visual separation of the weekly or the daytime and the evening, the work and the non-work, you know. So next weekend we are probably going camping. So I don't have a ton to put in for the weekend, and I say probably tentatively because we may have some pretty exciting news and a pretty big purchase, but I've talked about it several times. We are a cash family, and if we don't have the cash for something, we don't buy it. The only exception to that being the shop mortgage, which a company like that Jason and I own. I did not do a very good job there. And our personal mortgage. And our personal mortgage, we moved in 10 years ago, and we will have that paid off in 2 years, hopefully. So we'll be ahead of our 15-year mortgage. I think I got that. It looks a little fuzzy still, but I might just call that good. I'm pretty sure you guys can't see it on camera, so anyway, so I'm not going to jinx what may or may not be happening, but we may be selling the camper to cover the hit that our bank account would be taken by purchasing this very large purchase. So that is that. So if that doesn't happen, that is okay. We may still rent a cabin if we sell the camper that quickly or do something else, but plan right now, going camping Friday, I think, through Sunday. I can't remember if we're doing Monday or not, because that's how this week has gone. So let's go ahead and get new releases in there. I have my social media stickers up. I'm going to fill those in later just because I do have a bazillion things to do. My daughter has a volleyball game on Sunday, and I forgot to look up what time that was. So let me do that, hopefully quickly. Maybe if I can find the text that, here it is, okay. Okay, I found the text. Now I have to scroll for days. So that'll be Sunday the 9th at 3:30. Okay. So she has practice on Saturday, but we will not be able to do that. But we don't stick around when camping. We get up in the morning and move along. So as long as we're coming back on Sunday, we should be able to hit that game up. So my husband started helping coach the volleyball team, so he's pretty excited about that. I am indifferent about it. Totally indifferent. I am still not sure how I'm feeling about those date covers, but I'm not really playing up the pink, so I'm gonna just kind of leave it. It will be fine. It will be fine. Okay, so Sunday, I think I'm actually gonna put payroll down here since we will be gone in the morning. Get that one in there. So I'm making really good progress on the reformat, so that is exciting. I've got some fun changes. I had told myself that I was just going to kind of do some minor changes since I had just done the reformats, but I was going to change the fonts, obviously, and do that kind of thing. And it is a lot of work. I do enjoy it, and I've kind of gotten a little carried away with making some other small changes that I had not planned on doing, but that is okay. I grabbed the TPC sized full boxes. Those will become square full boxes in the mid-year reformats, and they will go inside either the main weekly listing or the add-on listing. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we're gonna go ahead and use those this week. I have room for full boxes, but I also did not want to commit myself to really large ones on this side. I just love this box and I keep forgetting that I used it over there. I may need to use a pink one. It'll be fine. I will be fine. Everything will be fine. So yeah, that's really kind of all there is to report here since I've been dealing with the computer thing all week. I have not done a ton of other exciting things. I have been cutting all week, which, you know, when your computer's down, it is pretty easy for me to be like at the cutters. And I'm still just not caught up on cutting. So I think we will be buying a third F mark at some point, but I don't have the space to put it without moving stuff around. And I'm still having PTSD from the big wall situation of November. So I don't know. It'll be fine. We're going to figure that out. But for right now, I'm just going to constantly be behind and cutting and just deal with it because I can always just run whatever we need urgently next. So it's working is my point. It's just, it'd be nice to kind of be able to run 3 of them and be caught up sometimes. But I'm also not complaining because we are busy and that is a really good thing, especially in this economy. So I'm not putting a to-do on Friday, and I did grab, so this is an older kit before the reformats with the little squiggle line. So I did have my muted rainbow. It's C307. If you guys want to look at those, we have them in neutrals like browns, a neutral black and gray, and then rainbow and muted rainbow. So I thought the green looked just fine with that. Okay, so we need to do sidebar. This currently reading sticker is very crooked. I'm gonna have to fix that. This font, like the print is so big that it kind of, you know, compared to the cursive, it's a little hard to see if you're putting it down straight. I mean, not that I can put stickers down straight anyway, but you know, that is better. Okay, I don't really have anything to put on that this week. I'm gonna be working on reformats, so I will kind of just break those down into manageable tasks, but there's nothing really to be put on them right now. Okay, to-dos are done, payroll's done, those are done. That's done. I'm gonna keep my full boxes because I will need those. All right, let's add in books. What did I put more washi at the bottom last week. That was really cute. I like the washi. Let's see. Is that too much green? Like, is there ever too much green, you guys? I don't feel like there is. We're gonna put it down. I am gonna put it as close to the bottom as I can. Sorry, the AC kicked on. I actually turned it up a couple degrees in hopes that it wouldn't turn on, but it's actually warm here today, which no complaints because it has not been super warm. And does anybody else live in an area where the Canada wildfires are making your skies all gray and cloudy and smoky? It's just bizarre. If you live somewhere like that, leave me a comment down below. It's like really hard to explain. I was trying to like send a video to a friend of mine that lives in Florida and show her what it looked like, and it just did not come across on camera the same way it came across to the naked eye, but I think she got the idea. But anyway, I am just butchering the washi inside the coil. Okay, let's grab books. What color? Oh, I could probably use this deeper green. That's a good one. Let's look and see. Yeah, I think I like those for this week. Okay, let's do that. And put them in here. I have liked like layering them slightly over the bottom washi, and that gives me that little space for it. So that's been working out good. And I just love when there's 7 of each color. I know there's a couple sheets we have where it's not, but I like it to be all matchy-matchy. And then when I'm done, I'm like done with that color. So that's exciting. So I'm currently reading A Certain Age by Beatrice Williams. I just love that author. She is such a wizard with words. So I am going to be finishing that tomorrow. We have a little bit of a single day road trip to go on for the potential exciting thing. So I will be finishing that one tomorrow. I think I have my next book picked out. I have a book by John Mars in my Kindle. And since we're camping next weekend, I thought the Kindle might be really convenient to take camping. So I think I'm gonna do that. But I don't remember the name of it right now. I bought it a while ago. So yeah, okay. What am I forgetting? I know there's gotta be some stuff I need to put in already, but I think, like, I know my social media has got to go in, but I don't really have any to-dos yet because I'm just still trying to recoup from this computer thing. So I think we might actually go ahead and call this good, because I did say I was going to make it snappy. I just did not want to miss 2 weeks in a row. I don't like to crush your guys' spirit like that. You know, I know I'm not crushing anybody's spirit, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and leave this here. I am of course gonna put some more full boxes in here, but I just kind of want to wait and see how much of the space I need and what I'm able to get done. So we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna call it good. I think the most important thing is to get a skeleton down for the next week for me. It makes me feel prepared going into the week. So yeah, we're gonna end this here, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful week and a fantastic Independence Day. Take care.